Public toilets. You're a finished man if you have a running stomach and no toilet inside. Anyway, the silence for you. Welcome to the Health Show, your number one health content provider. Now, many of you watching this video have done it in bushes, beside a building in the night, and sometimes and many times in a black line, which is subsequently thrown across the fence, called short put. You are warned. So sometimes nature calls you without warning, and finding a convenient place to answer can be a challenge many times, especially in many Nigerian cities. Imagine the embarrassment. Toilet facilities are necessary when the call of nature hits you, so you can quickly dispense without compromising your dignity. Now, it is a necessity we can't afford to overlook, and the lack of public toilets in Nigeria has paved way for open defecation, which is now very rampant. And this open defecation has a lot of health disadvantages, like the risk of food poisoning. Now, people defecate in gutters, under the bridge, recreational parks, motor parks, and whatnot, like Black David. Now, there have been attempts for years to tackle open defecation in Nigeria, but truth be told, it is still more on the effort side. Only 14 out of 774 local governments in the country are open defecation free. That does not include Lagos. Open defecation does not just stand on its own. There are many contributing factors like lack of water, primitive lifestyles, and poor maintenance of facilities. For example, in Akure, a 2020 survey has placed the total number of public toilets to be 11. Imagine a whole city having 11 toilets. That is fewer than the number of toilets in Hall 4, University of Benin. Now let's talk about the types of public toilets that we find. Now there are several toilets in Nigeria, but specifically we'll be talking about the water system and the pit latrine. The water system are the go-to ones. It is simple to use, easy to maintain, but installing it can usually cost a lot, so most people don't use it, especially for public toilets. Next, we have the pit latrine. This one is prevalent in rural areas. The toilet is designed to collect waste in a hole in the ground. It has a slab as a cover. When you finish your business, you have to squat directly on top of the hole to use a pit latrine. Now, most girls in Abuja and most girls that I know use this. Now, toilets have seriously stepped up their game. We're talking about motion sensors, seats that fights off germs, and warmers, seats that are warmers for that extra cozy vibe, like the ones I have in my house. Toilets these days are a league of their own. Okay, now there is the issue of toilet infection. Ladies actually get the short end of the stick because they usually sit on these toilet seats. Not like men don't sit. We do, but you know what I mean. Okay, toilet disease are the bugs you can catch when you don't play it clean. You can pick up from dirty toilets or door handles by not washing your hands after the toilet adventure. Now, sometimes you can ingest the disease orally. This time it will be referred to as fecal oral disease. A fecal oral means from your fecal matter to your mouth, about the cycle of life. Right? These germs are harmless unless they find a way into your mouth, nose, ears, or elsewhere. So bottom line, wash those hands and keep them clean. But most people fear using public toilets because it is used by a lot of persons daily, so it is bound to be low on hygiene. But to be safe, there are guidelines that you can follow. I will list them for you. Firstly, do not touch the stuff with your bare hands. Use a tissue to open the door and flush your toilet with a tissue on your hand. Now, check the seat for any wet or weird spot and wipe it with tissue or spray it if needed if you have your sanitizer. Always peel off the first 2 layers of the toilet paper since they may have germs. If the toilet paper looks exposed, it could have been splashed during the flush. Now, once the seat is clean, go ahead and sit. Put fresh toilet paper on the seat for extra protection if you can sit on it. Now, while squatting or hovering over the toilet seems like a good idea to avoid germs, sitting down is the way to go. Squatting can tense up your pelvic muscles, making it harder for you to pee and possibly for you to poo. So after giving the seat a good wipe, take a seat for a healthier and more comfortable bathroom experience. Always watch out for your stuff. Once settled in, avoid putting your bags, your umbrella, phones, and wig on the ground. Okay? Now, when toilet flushes, it sprays droplets into the air. And these germs can settle on surfaces and on the ground. So if your things touch these surfaces, they can become potential germ carriers. If you can't hold on to your stuff while you're using the toilet, hold them on the back of the door. Now, please never grab anything from the floor. Lastly, wash those hands very well. Now, no matter how fancy your hand sanitizer is, take the critical step of washing your hands after visiting the toilet. please give them a good scrub for the recommended 20 seconds. And if your phone was with you in the toilet, why press it? Because I know many of you cannot do without your phones. Okay, you have to disinfect that too. Thank you for coming on board today, and I wish you a safe public toilet use. And we hope that you have learned something. See you in our next video. Bye bye.